Oh, big state save by line. Yeah, guy. Oh. Arbor Jackeye. And it's 1-1. Let's go. Oh, don't do this to me. Not now. Oh, big chance. Oh, big chance. Next one's on Sabres for sure. .68 seconds after the Dahlin goal. Huge stop by Dolbish. 68 seconds after the Dahlin goal. Jackeye scores faster than any goal this series at home. Bell Center goes unhinged. Jackeye's first career playoff goal. Buffalo has 3 giveaways in 2 minutes. Two goals, 68 seconds. Game has settled now. Buffalo is out shooting Montreal 4-1. Habs winning 80% of faceoffs. 14 minutes left in the third. 13 minutes left in the first. Oh no, I got an echo. My bad. Should be good now. Oh, huge chance there. Okay. Whew. Intense start. Habs are generating, but they're not getting a lot on net. There was a couple big hits from the Sabres there. Krebs, though, Ruff's new hook, 7:43. Montreal gets their first power play of the game. 2 full minutes with a chance to put the series away. Montreal was 2 for 2 on the power play in Game 5. Perfect last game. 5 for 18 so far this series. Caulfield on the ice in a Bell Center that is shaking. Oh, it's amazing. All right, Habs going to the penalty kill. Hudson just surpassed franchise record for a defenseman, assists in a season. Dobish slashes Dahlin, so it's a 4-on-4, 4-on-3. No, I don't even know, or it was just coincidentals. Oh, it's... Luukkonen's coming in. It was a short-handed goal. Amazing. Evans shorthanded goal, 10-14 of the first. Snapshot. Matheson assist, 3-1 Habs. They scored on the power play, on the Buffalo power play. Buffalo takes a power play and gives up a shorty. Bell Center is absolutely unhinged. Habs score 3 goals in 10 minutes of Game 6. This series might be over, and like I legitimately, if it comes around, I might just have to like leave the stream and head downtown with my dog. Because the party's on. The party's on. And it's early, so I might just have to do it. I'll post. Maybe I could, my phone is, maybe I could stream while I'm out there. That might be the go-to. I've never done that before, but I might be able to figure that out. That might be the go-to here, boys and girls and siblings. Because, yeah. Louis. You want to go downtown maybe? I think Louis might want to also go downtown. Whew. Oh, Dobish all over the net. Oh, fuck. Dobish was all over the place there. Woo. Zucker scores on the power play, and it's 3-2 Buffalo. Still have time left. 1 goal game. Oh, that stayed in. That stayed in. Oh, nice. Oh my God, that would have been the nicest goal in the world. That would have been the nicest goal in history. Coincidental minors, Norris and Hudson, 4-on-4. 2 minutes left in the first. Buffalo is 1 for 3 on the power play. 3-2 Habs. .243 left. Habs win leading after the first in the playoffs, 4-0. Hold this in the series, history is on their side for sure. And the fate of the stream depends on... Yeah, I don't know. Once my phone is charged, I'll make the decision. Look at the odds. Habs minus 330. Oh, going the other way. 2-on-1. On-man rush. How many times did that happen? I don't want to mess up. I don't want to mess up with the juju and leave. So I think I might have to stick around until it's like in the books completely. Because if I leave and the Habs lose, I will blame myself.
3 in a row by Montreal, Jack Demidov, and Evan short-handed, and then Jason Zucker.
That first period had 5 goals in under 14 minutes. A goalie took a penalty. One goalie took a penalty. The other got pulled. Montreal scored a shorthanded goal while Buffalo was on the power play. 7 penalties. Sabres are out shooting Montreal 11-4 and losing. Montreal's 4-0 in the playoffs when leading after the first period. I forget what I was going to do. Oh. That was probably the most chaotic first period of the series at home for the Habs. 5 goals in 13:56, 7 penalties, goalie penalty, shorthanded goals scored on a power play. 1 goalie pulled, 1 goalie took a penalty. Dahlin scores 32 seconds in, Jack Ice 68 seconds later. Then the penalty parade starts, curbs for roughing. Then Newhook to Demidov, power play goal. The no hooking leads to Dobish slashing Dahlin, coincidental minors, 4-on-4, Evan shorthanded goal on Buffalo power play. Matheson double minors, Zucker power play goals puts it to 3-2. Coincidental minors to close on Norris and Hudson. Buffalo shooting Montreal 11-4, dominant territorially. Habs scoring on every chance. Buffalo power play 1-3 for the night, 1-1. Yeah, Habs when leading after the first period 4-0 in these playoffs. Zach Benson is 5th of the playoffs on a backhand assist from Thompson and Byram. 59 seconds in the second period. (16-6) shots for Buffalo. Not great. Oh, huge chance. Big stop by Dobish. Both teams. Oh, I gotta elevate that. Habs going on the power play. They literally can only do highlight reel goals and nothing else. They're like incapable of doing anything else. Carrier headed off for interference. Buffalo going to the power play for 2 minutes. Tied 3-3 with 10 minutes left in Game 6. Dahlin and Thompson out there. Bell Center holding their breath. Oh. Brutal.
Thomas just sends it to the side of the net. Up ahead, tuck, and here's McLeod over the line. Good goal. Jumping to Samuelson. Hunter Timmons plays it around. Gets Suzuki there.
Not great.
Turn away from the checking.
Time.
Following up Suzuki. Here's the Caulfield. Snap that shot. Short side. And into the glove from Lukanen. So 2 goals in 2 minutes and 5 seconds.
The Evergreen Stanley League season. They were supposed to go to the places.
Not looking good.
The season ended. Summer started.
Not that not that it's over. Habs will come back from worse, I think. I mean, at least in the regular season they have. Sabres have taken over every metric. 26-12 shots overall, 58.6% face-off.
In the second period, it's just like what we saw in the last game, except what was the visiting team there too?
It's a mirror image. You know, in Game 5, you had all kinds of goals early on, 5 of them, 3 for Buffalo, and then it was the second period where Montreal took over the game, and they were able to get those 3 quick goals and take over this game. Well, they found their opponent has done the exact same thing. Wild and crazy first period, you get rid of the goaltender, you think they've got this game under control. Now you've got to find a way to stop some shifts together, get some offensive zone time, start winning some battles, Chris, and chip away at this. As you can see the confidence level is really see a different level than we've seen in the last couple of games for Buffalo.
So 26-12 of the game, 57, Buffalo in the second. Around for Slafkovsky, checked there by Benson. Thompson, reversing for Hudson, and Norris is there. And Norris on the platform, the Sabres. Singles him out, got that, Thompson is. And now loose, it's Norris on ice. Down that left lane. Trying to slide it through the Caulfield, and they'll try to lead. Dahlin around, Benson waiting for it at center. Does arrive, down goes Texier. Under 4.5.
Well, at least if they don't do it, I could be there tomorrow or on Monday.
Picked up by Samuelson. Hits and block shots for playoffs. They are tied for the lead in that department. Combined. Passes and drives it penalty. So the Canadiens going to get a power play here. Lewis to the bench. As McLeod touches
Here we go. Habs to the power play.
I know it seems simple, but those you're going against, it can change the course of the game. And just a really quick read. You know that Thompson is struggling. His conference not there. Just a great job of jumping through and then a little can opener. Even though one arm is up into the hands, and penalty is drawn by a really smart, aggressive.
That's a soft penalty. Dear Lord.
Chris, you know the moments. The top zone. I was about a 45-second shift for that group, so they're trying to delay as much as they can here to get their rep for the start of this power play. This is a big power play for the Canadiens.
Oh, big clear by Buffalo. Oh, that was so close. 13 seconds left on the power play. Oh. Big stop by Dovish.
Remember that one for Dovish. That's a big
Power play killed. 1:43 left. Buffalo 5-3. Montreal 1-3, 1-for-3 on the power play tonight, trailing after 2 in the playoffs. They're 0-2 so far. Okay, well, not the best. Not the best. Buffalo scored 3 goals in the second period to match Montreal's 3 to make it 5-3. Benson, Quinn, and Hellenes. Montreal outscored Buffalo 3-2 in the first. Buffalo turns it around and outscores Montreal 3-0 in the second. Buffalo scored at 1 minute, 10:54, and 12:49. 3 goals in under 12 minutes. Quinn power play off the carrier interference. Helenius 2 minutes later. Dahlin now with 8 assists this playoffs. Buffalo outshot Montreal 17-11 in the second, 28-15 overall. Montreal went trailing after the second in the playoffs, 0-2. Habs need 2 goals in the next 20 minutes or Game 7 in Buffalo on Monday. Dovish is definitely not, like, he's getting more rattled as it's going on, and he's just, like, hanging on. He has flashes of brilliance, but he's definitely lost his consistency. I think that's pretty apparent. I think the Habs, like, just by their very nature on that first line, like, they either have to have the perfect player or they can't do anything. It's very odd. Teams trailing after 2 periods win roughly 20% of the time. Trailing by 2 is worse. In the playoffs, it's worse. It's even more worse. Habs have done it 0 times in 2 chances these playoffs. Habs plus 470 live. Alright. I'll be right back. Oh, shoot the puck, man. Oh, close chance there. How's that not a penalty? Unfortunately, it's the bad kind of nonverbal. 7 minutes into the third, still 5-3 Buffalo. Habs have 13 minutes to score twice. Dovish likely will be pulled around the 2-minute mark. 29-16 shots Buffalo overall. Habs need something extraordinary. Bell Center is still loud, but sounding increasingly nervous. Yeah. Yep. Oh. What the fuck was that? Oh. Buffalo to the power play. Anderson takes a penalty down 2 with 10:48 to go. Buffalo power play. Well, Jack Quinn, second of the game, power play goal. Thompson with his 10th assist. Dahlin with his 9th. 6-3 series going to Game 7.
Into the Buffaloes in fourth. The power in now in a 6-3 game.
Well, Habs haven't lost 2 in a row these playoffs. It's
The triggers.
Dobish 13-1-1 coming off a loss.
Easy to give in. That's real quitting. The journey wasn't easy, but real freedom is worth it. With Nicorette, you're up to 2 times more likely to quit. Nicorette, quitting made real.
The project's exiting the internet. My whole house is ready for baseball. So this is where I buy all my memorabilia. Boom! Skype Clemens childhood glove. Mom, she's really come through for me. And this is where I stream everything. Sweet setup. It's all for you guys. Michael, what is this? Oh, yeah. That's where I keep my modem.
Get Major League Internet with Rogers Xfinity.
Yeah, Wi-Fi just pouring out of that thing.
Introducing new Breath Clean Breath. Unlike a regular toothpaste, it doesn't just mask bad breath. It neutralizes bacteria for long-lasting, cleaner breath. Get that clinically proven Breath Clean Breath.
Still time, but Habs are deflated.
Noticing it visually on that shift versus just the determination to win puck battles. The intensity was there. They know that at the dying seconds, Luukkonen hadn't been tested all that much. He gets a couple in tight with traffic in front that he's able to handle, but you can see everyone punching up and back into the middle of the ice, and that's kind of been the story since the comeback has come. Defensively, there's been a body to go through every time an opportunity has presented itself.
Anderson won that draw away from Norris, who headed to game 5 of the face-off circle. The top is five for him. Chance there is gone to the center ground. Good shot on block.
Yeah, Samuelson in great position there. Ends up getting the block around him.
Hold it. Feathers it back in. Jesus after he's James. Doc knocks it down along the works. Lost the puck. It's right past Matheson. Towards the end.
Oh my god.
It's Tage Thompson. Guys in studio were talking about that shot mentality. Does a great job. Wins the battle here. He knows that you've got the 3-goal lead, and he throws it down right, curling into the middle of the net. Frustration and opportunity missed on home ice to end this one. Now you got yourself quite a setup for Monday night.
Tage Thompson's got a 4-point game, a goal to go with 3 assists.
Right, they've really struggled, so he makes the separate lines, changes his look a little bit.
Tage Thompson gets his 5th. 7-3.
Skipper game 6, like the scoreless 260 minutes ago. Now this one's wide open. The complete opposite here tonight with the 10 on the board.
Sonic can help by curbing nicotine cravings fast with an easy-to-use nicotine patch. Find Sonic in pharmacies near you. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is highly addictive, only to be used by adults who are trying to quit smoking. That always stays on your mind. And still takes your breath away.
No issue with Dobish being pulled. Honestly, he's got to play better. It's as simple as that.
To burn or burn through another target. That's not a problem you have with your way. Every blade is built stronger than steel. With 3 times more protective coatings than the leading 5-blade competitor. For a difference you can see and feel. Save 15 to 20 and 30 shades, still smooth, comfortable, and the best a man can get. Gillette, official partner of the NHL.
Buck Martinez here with the Bucket Eats deal by Pizza Pizza. Get a 12-inch medium 2-topper for $12. 14-inch, $14. A huge 18-inch, $18. Buck an inch, only at Pizza Pizza.
We see 4 goaltenders and no injuries, and now the question, Yak and Dobish have the Lions start, they don't finish. We're pretty sure it'll be Goish in Game 7. Will it be Lyon or will it be Luukkonen? Boy, that's the big question. I think given what's just transpired the last 2 games for Lindy Ruff, you go back to the guy who finished this off. He came in a tough spot on the road, elimination game. Luukkonen shuts the door, and your team responds. My guess, Chris, is you'll see 1 against 75 in Game 7.
And game of 2012, the Panthers and the Devils. There's some good names here. Martin Brodeur, Jose Theodore, along with Johan Hedberg, the Moose, and Scott Clemenson all played in Game 3 of that quarterfinal. It all looked good for Montreal when they chased down Lion early in this one. But now it's 6 unanswered for the Sabres. Evans fires that across. Zach Benson goes down clear, kept in by Hudson, played at the line and stayed in. Newman unable to gather that, and Buffalo flip it away. Short shifts for Buffalo. Shots 35-21 Sabres. Joe Poleno bounces it in. Newman will play it away from the right check to Poleno. Now Helenos. Did he get to the red line? They're going to give it to him.
In a 7-3 game, you're going to give it to him. Yep. Keep the clock moving.
Dooley dumps that back out. So Dahlin with 4 points. Thompson with 4 points. Jack Quinn 2 goals and an assist.
That's the other element, isn't it? Versus the top guys or guys that really needed to start getting going for the Sabres were able to do that. Secondary scoring for Quinn, that's a big one. And find a way as a coach to give your guys the opportunity to have success. When he talks about this coach that he wasn't skating enough, used his speed, and felt he had lost his confidence. Well, you know, you're a leader on this team, and you found a way to stay alive here. Maybe that will be the impetus to have a special Game 7 as well.
Certainly takes a beat off him. It's the first 7-goal playoff performance for Buffalo in 20 years. He won. Well, but Eastern 70 against Ottawa back in 2006. That was a wild one, 7-6 victory for the Sabres. Up from Mallenstein at center, knocked down by Jack Guy. Just wide of the target, with a better defending against Jack Guy. This ball, that guy now going after Greenway. Wants to make somebody pay before the night's over, but that gets quickly separated. His line to Martini and Cherry.
Not like that.
Sharon was pointing, just going to send him off. But I didn't like the call. It was a hit stepping up on Mallenstein on the dump in. I guess it was going to be interference.
Number 72, minor
here. Instead of taking, like, what's the penalty there? That was the original call. I don't get that other than you're targeting a guy to get out, and you can see that guy, okay, of all the Montreal Canadiens, he might be the one that tries to start something, but that was a brutal call. I know it's a nothing game at 7-3, but no reason for that one to have happened.
So the 6th power play of the night for Buffalo, and it's been a difference maker with 3 power play goals.
You know, the wild thing about these Montreal Canadiens, Chris, is they're 5-0 after a loss in this playoff, which is incredible. It shows their ability to jump back, but they're now 1-6 when they've won. And they just haven't been able. They've only been able to put 2 wins together one time against these Buffalo Sabres.
That's a Harris involved with Matheson. And the target gets stirred up here. Dahlin separated. 4 pair off, and Norris gets held back because he's the extra.
You know, I know what the officials were thinking with that Jack Guy hit, but it wasn't a vicious hit. There was nothing. And there was no indication that any of this was going to go on. I think they were targeting Jack Guy as a guy that might start something. And what it did to the Montreal players is it tipped them off. And now you're created that
That's a wild stat. Habs are 5-0 after a loss, 1-6 after a win.
Trying to diffuse something, ignite something. There's a little bit of back and forth. There's a shot by each, and then it's Matheson responding to the shot that he gave to Evans.
Norris goes to the box.
So Evans already in a three. So you're trying to diffuse something that really wasn't even there, and now you've ignited something instead.
It's like 2 minutes for making sure you don't cause trouble in the final 3 minutes.
And now the rest of the team said, forget that. You know, this hasn't been an overly physical. There hasn't been a whole lot of scrums afterwards. It's been playing hockey for the most part. Now it's one that went so quickly early in this period is just taking forever. And I think both sides are just wanting to clip this one off.
Just get Evans to the roof as well.
Okay, is he going to get the nod? Luukkonen had 22 wins, the Lions 20 wins during the regular season. He ended the regular season on a 3-0 run, and he had a 12-2-1 run during that time. So there is some history in terms of Lindy Ruff, and more importantly than Lindy Ruff being your teammates. How do we feel about the goaltender? Can he be the guy? Do you have confidence in him? Do you go in? So it will be an interesting call, but I can't imagine a call other than Luukkonen starting Game 7.
Well, the Sabres have made statements in both Game 6.
It'd be nice if this game ended so I get the fuck out of here.
That message is played out again. Or at least leading the game. It's a work to do to win the series because the 7th game is scheduled now for Monday night. Power play continues for the Sabres. Dahlin with the line, left by Demidov. Here's Benson. Getting it back, shooting. It goes to Fowler.
Oh my god.
You know you've had a good game when you haven't played the entire playoffs. You didn't play a good chunk of the season. When you haven't really been talked about, that means you haven't been a problem defensively. And here on the power play, this one gets a little deflection right there off the stick of Matheson through the legs of Fowler, and what a great moment. But still, the smile that you would expect from your first NHL playoff goal.
Zach Betts, a 27-year-old free agent out of Montreal. Played in his last game, April 15th, and now everyone's just going to get kicked out.
There's going to be nobody left by the end of this 2 minutes. There you go. Nobody really did it. Nothing happened. Nothing happened the whole game. You know, rough stuff wasn't a part of this one at all.
Did anybody think this was going to happen? What a turn of events here for the Buffalo Sabres to force a 7-3. Knocked down as he tried to pivot. Sent back in by Goulet with 2 minutes remaining here in the third. Emphatic Game 6, road for Foley by Buffalo. We're now be 5-1 away from home. These playoffs, it just goes wide of the net.
God, Louie. Jeez.
He's gone through these playoffs now, 13 games, has not lost 2 in a row. And think of the runs that he's been on this year. He's started the season 6-0, he had a 7-0 run, and another 6-0 run. All he's got to do is win one more game, and you know that look of concentration says it all. I think in his mind, okay, that's got a short memory. I'm sure Kelly Rudy will say, and drop all the negative and just focus on the
Buffalo power play tonight, 4 for 6.
I know the linesmen are doing their job, but geez, you don't need an icing here. All it does is create another opportunity. You know, even for Marty saying just focus on the things. There were stretches where his team was doing all the little things right, and then you go to that stretch in the second period. Then you'll have to go back to the drawing board and see what needs to change to an all-important game 7. They'll need a full replay after this. Game of the Cup Final 1973 beat Chicago in 2002 against Carolina. This might be a farewell performance of the season unless they turn it around again. In Buffalo on Monday after a dominant 8-3 Buffalo win here in Game 6.
Well, that's it. Final 8-3, series tied 3-3. Shots on goal 36-21 for Buffalo. Buffalo went 4 for 6 on the penalty on the power play. Montreal went 1 for 3. Tons of penalty minutes at the end of the game there. Dahlin 5 points. Jack Quinn 2 goals. Tage Thompson 3 assists. Habs led 3-1 after the first. They lose this game 8-3. One really important thing looking ahead: Habs after a loss in the playoffs, 5-0. Game 7 Monday in Buffalo.
It's a big deal, fans. Right now, leave this at 150 for $237 bi-weekly. That's like $119 a week.
Lost 8-3. Buffalo scored 7 unanswered goals. Luukkonen came in down 3-1, shut the door completely. Dahlin has 5 points. Quinn scored twice. Series is tied 3-3. Dobish 13-1-1 this season after a loss. Alright, very quick wrap-up rant so I can get out of here because that was painful. Final from Montreal. Buffalo wins 8-3. Series is tied 3-3. Headed back to Buffalo for Game 7 on Monday. Montreal led this game 3-1 after the first period of Game 7. Montreal led 3-1 after the first period of a Game 6 elimination game at a capacity home Bell Center crowd on a Saturday night. They had a shorthanded goal. They had a power play goal. They had the building. They had the goalie pulled. Put Luukkonen in, and Buffalo scored 7 unanswered goals. That's what happened tonight. Unbelievable. 7 unanswered goals. Benson, 1 minute into the second. Quinn on the power play. Helenius. Quinn again in the third. Thompson empty netter. Metza power play goal. Dahlin had 5 points. The game ended in some sandpaper. Nothing really notable. Just an incredible game by Buffalo. Perfect game by Buffalo. The Bell Center going out ugly. Not a good scene. But what matters though for Monday, Jakub Dobish in the playoffs after a loss, the Habs after a loss 5-0, his regular season record after a loss 8-1-1. He does not lose back-to-back games, not once this entire postseason. Game 7 Monday night, KeyBank Arena, 7:30 p.m. That's what we'll do. Anyways, talk to you then. See you outside the Bell Center. And if not, see you in Buffalo. Losing my voice.